Hello everyone, this is a no save, no damage playthrough of Resident Evil 2 Original. This is Claire's A scenario, or first scenario. This is played on hard mode, which is available in the PC version of the game, as well as the Dreamcast version, where it is known as Nightmare difficulty, but it is one and the same. There are different tactics and tricks that we use in this version comparatively to the normal difficulty one, so if you're looking for normal difficulty strats, make sure to look in the Resident Evil 2 1998 playlist. Without further ado guys, this is on hard mode. Please enjoy.
Resident Evil 2.
Now, we've all seen the cutscenes multiple times. Again, this is the A scenario. Back in the original version of the 1998 game, the correct way to play it was Claire's A scenario, Leon's B scenario.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Ooh. Sorry about that, babe. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
So funny enough, you guys will notice this is a very clean version of Resident Evil 2. Shoutouts to Matt Durock for hooking me up with this version. It is a very upscale version of the original, the way we remember it as kids. R.I.P. Kendo. Interestingly enough, whenever Kendo dies, whether it's in Leon's playthrough or Claire's, you could pick up the weapon early, whether it be the shotgun or it be the bowgun. Now, the beautiful thing about hard mode is there is a 10% crit chance on headshots, which you saw we got very lucky there, because sometimes you could go ahead and dispense over 40 to 50 bullets just to kill a singular zombie. I like to do that quick aim to turn me around since there's no quick turns in Resident Evil 2 Original. Now again, we have to pick and choose a lot of who we're going to take out and who we're not, right? We just want to knock down a lot of zombies because our goal right now is just to get over to the RPD. As I stated before, it does take quite a bit more bullets than your casual normal playthrough. And it is not left up to the imagination that you could imagine that the spiders, other monsters in this game definitely pose that same challenge, so it's best to avoid when possible. Now we have a plethora of ammo here. You'll notice just from shooting Crawling Misty, just how many bullets can be dispersed. Normally it would take anywhere from like 5 or 6 bullets to finish her off. We literally used 13 bullets right there and still haven't gotten her. So, you may have to reset a lot of rooms in a playthrough like Claire's. Remember, the thing about Claire Redfield is a fantastic, phenomenal female protagonist. Her weapons in this game are not some of the best. So entirely right there, we almost expended 20 bullets on a crawling zombie. So now we're going to make our way through. We're not going to fight. We're just going to head over to the RPD. So, as usual, we're going to head into the RPD and we're going to go visit Marvin Brana.
Hang in there. Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago. Chris, Jill Barry. Every last STARS team member has disappeared. We should have listened to them.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
Just go.
Okay. Just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
All right, not soon enough, though. So, we're going to go ahead and grab some handgun ammo over here. I don't know why I ran around the entirety of the lobby. We now have the green... No, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said green. We have the blue key card, and we are going to use it to unlock the west and east hallways. Now again, as I was stating earlier, Claire's weapons are a little bit less... Actually, a lot less damaging than Leon's, right? Leon starts off with the shotgun, like, that he could get, as well as the Magnum. Claire has the grenade launcher, bow gun. So it's almost imperative on hard mode to definitely grab the submachine gun and the side pack. So we're just going to hold up on Claire's left and run right by. Usually the liquor never will attack and like jump. That happens very rarely, but usually it's just a tongue. We are going to do the speedrunning dash there that we did in the Leon A scenario where we just run by those zombies. We do not have enough handgun ammo to take them all out. We also don't get the shotgun. As I was stating before, the shotgun allows for decapitation as well as the Magnum. Claire's weapons don't necessarily do that. Even with the 10% critical, there's less chance of doing one-shot kills in this type of playthrough as Claire. Now again, this is the Japanese version of the game, so some item and item placement will be in the same areas predominantly for most of the run, but in different locations. So you may be able to find bullets for the handgun behind the statue right here in the US version, but in the Japanese version we find handgun bullets inside of the save room downstairs underneath the stairs. It's all about the items are in the same generalized area, but not always in the same exact area. So now we get the grenade launcher, which will be absolutely important for our playthrough. We'll go ahead and check out our brother's diary and get the unicorn medal. And for good measure, we're going to grab some more handgun bullets. Now we are packing a punch. We got about 114 bullets right now. We're definitely going to need them. Okay, so now we're going to make our way back. And realistically, we just have to be mindful of the zombies in the hallway because, again, we're not taking out any of them. I like to do a little aim check just to give myself a complete correct turnaround. Now, we're going to have the zombie hands poking out over here, which we could easily dodge. You don't have to. Again, by the point of playing on hard mode, you're probably more of an avid Resident Evil 2 player to take on the feat, so you can dodge the zombie arms. They cause 0 damage. They're more pseudo damage, just kind of looks like shit. Go ahead and put the red jewel away for the moment. And the grenade launcher. And we're going to go ahead and put the unicorn medal in. Go ahead and grab the spade key, and we're going to make our way back through this hallway where the liquor is. We're going to always remember to walk, right? We don't want to... It's already annoying having to kill a licker on normal mode. We do not want to aggro one on hard. Alright, let's go inside of the evidence room. Not the evidence room, this is the... I'm trying to remember what they call this room. It is the room. It is one of the rooms in the game. It's the records room. I had it like on the tip of my tongue, but I was like, man, I cannot figure out what they call this room. The records room is where we get the crank. We do the dodge again. Basically what you do is you run up to the wall, then you make a quick turn once Claire's arm basically hits the right side, and then basically you just dodge in and out. And it works all the time. Like 99% if you do it correctly, it'll like always work. I've never experienced an issue with it if done correctly. Now the nice thing about Claire's scenario, there's only one singular zombie in here, and every time I have attempted this, whether it was through routing or practice, I was successful on a headshot and 3 to 4 bullets on that zombie.
Leon!
Claire, you made it!
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone.
Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
Alright, so we got to see our bowl cut stallion, Leon S. Kennedy. Right? His B scenario has him enter from a different part of the RPD. And since this is the canon or true playthrough, this is how it's meant to be played. We're going to use the lockpick. We're going to grab the flame ammo. I don't know why I'm saying flamethrower. Flame ammo. And we're going to go around here, drop down, and we're going to get the first of the tablet puzzle. So for the bookshelves, we're just going to go to the far left ones, and we're going to push them to the right. So the zombie lining on the Japanese version, I mean, you could play this on arrange mode, which is the US lineups, which just means it's basically what you would see in the US version. There's less zombies in this version, upstairs at least. So we could pretty much dodge by all of them, but if you are in the US version, you're going to want to knock them down, at least 1 or 2 of them, and then proceed. So we have the lighter right here on the bench, which we're going to need to get the other red jewel. Let's go ahead and put the serpent stone away for right now. The crank as well. We don't need to worry about those zombies because they actually despawn once we progress the game. So I'm just grabbing some extra handgun bullets. That's very risky to do. I mean, you pretty much can always do it as well, but sometimes a lingering crow will bite your leg or bite your neck. So just make sure you have a bit of space before you do it. Alright, so basically we're doing a lot of dodging of zombies rather than fighting them. Inside of this room, we could find the valve as well as the bowgun, along with a save and an ink ribbon. So this is a pretty challenging dodge. I recommend a little practice on that before you go ahead and take a chance. One safe bet would be to aim the bowgun down at that zombie, the middle zombie's legs, and just kind of take him down and run by. Again, this is a more advanced route and approach, so just, you know, take that information with what you will. Like I said, the zombies despawned. Somebody is screaming in absolute agony. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that first jewel away. Just so that it makes some room in our item management. We're also going to grab the diamond key. And we're going to make our way back to the first floor, because remember, we have to get the red jewel, and we also have to use the diamond key on the doors that we haven't hit yet. Alright, so we're going to go back this way, and we're going to use the diamond key in the hallway where we've been doing the multiple dodges now, with all of the zombies, where the save room is, under the stairs. Our goal is to use the diamond key on the evidence room. And we're going to have to be quick when we get to the evidence room, and you'll see why. Because remember, Claire does not have weapons that output a lot of damage, right? They don't... There's no, like, stun except for the grenade launcher. So, we have to move pretty quick. Before we head there, though, we do not want to forget the red jewel. We don't want to have to come back this way. Alright. So, we're going to look to the right. We're going to equip the bowgun. Alright, then we're going to run by Misty. Now, as soon as we go in this room, we're going to hope that we don't miss, and we're going to aim for the kneecaps of every single zombie, or ankle of every zombie in this room, and we're going to use resetting the room as our key, right? Because what happens is, that was nice, we got a 2-for-1 right there. When we take the zombies' legs out and they fall to the ground, they're at 0 HP. But remember, zombies at 0 HP in Resident Evil 2 Original and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis can still crawl and bite your legs. I'm pretty sure they can in the original of 1 as well. So, basically what we want to do is we want to reset the room so that anything with a 0 HP value is now gone. That way we don't have to worry about getting our legs bit by a landmine. Hey, Marvy! He just turns an absolute gray, pale gray. So, again, Claire's weapons, just we don't have the shotgun to decap, so we're just going to back out of the room, right? We're just going to back ourselves up. You know, if you don't feel safe to, like, dodge Marv right here, all you have to do is just go around the table and stay the opposite way of where Marvin is, right? We want to bring him around so he doesn't follow us into the room that has the heart key. So once he's on this side, we can basically make a run for it. And we want to get the detonator, right? We got the C4, but now we wanted the detonator so that we can blow up the door that is being blocked by the helicopter crash. But before we progress the game, we are going to go to the west hallway. Now, we reloaded our bowgun. We're going to be utilizing the bowgun again. But what we do, before we actually go in that room, there's a trick that I'm going to show you guys that's going to make it a lot easier to take on that hallway. So basically what happens in that hallway, if you go through that singular door on the bottom floor, there's one zombie that's facing Claire and there's one directly to the left of her. It doesn't really give you a lot of opportunity with the animation of shooting and aiming to be able to take one out and not get bit by the other. So we're going to eliminate that problem altogether. We're actually going to go around in a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and take out one of the zombies ahead of time with the bowgun so that we can wrap back around and there's one less that we have to fight. And you'll see. We'll go ahead and use the detonator while we're over here. Now again, it doesn't matter the order we do this in, if we go into Iron's office or we go to the first floor.
Oh,
Just as long as we do it in RPD 1.
I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy and she will turn into a zombie within the hour like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Alright there, Creepazoid. Anyways, we're gonna progress. Now, like what I was trying to say before the cutscene, whether we go to the hallway I was talking about first, or see Chief Irons, it makes no difference which order, just as long as we get it all done in RPD 1, just makes for an easier time in RPD 2, less we have to do.
Wait.
Let me go!
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then, what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Yeah, Claire, don't you listen? There's nothing that we have to grab inside of the chest that's behind us in the A scenario. It's just a first aid spray, but if you do want to grab it for your playthrough, go right ahead.
Chief?
Alright. Now we're going to grab the heart key. I forgot that the heart key was actually in Chief Irons' office in Claire's playthrough rather than it being in the room with Marvin in Leon's playthrough. Alright, so now the game plan that I mentioned to you guys about taking out that one zombie's leg ahead of time, it's going to hold true right now. Alright. Now, there's always handgun bullets on this zombie, regardless of playthrough, regardless of scenario. Always handgun bullets, static handgun bullets, always love that. Now, we're going to hug after what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out every zombie here. Okay? Because we do want to grab some of the acid rounds that are located in the safe in the room where that one zombie's chilling over there. So what I like to do is I like to clear this office room out. And we have so many handgun bullets. We literally almost have 200 bullets. Don't be afraid. Just one thing you need to remember, on hard mode, even normal, zombies can get aggroed, but on hard, they are aggroed much easier. So you always want to create space. Code is 2236, like normal. The biggest thing I could recommend in this game, whether you're playing as Leon or Claire on hard, is to create a shit ton of space. Give yourself enough room so that you don't have to worry. Because, again, it could take 30 to 50 bullets to kill a singular monster. As soon as we go in this room, we're going to aim down. So since we aimed down, we were able to get a 2-for-1, which was nice, and we're just going to do a lot of what we were saying before. Now, the trick that I was discussing earlier is used in the B scenario version, which I will show in another video, but it's good food for thought. We're going to use this reset the room cycle just to kind of clear out this hallway, because we are doing enough damage to the zombies. Now we can move back a little bit. And you see how that zombie still had like 0 HP, but he was still crawling? Key indicator. We want to just take our time, make sure these zombies don't do a dive, because a lot of the time when they get a little too close on hard, they will literally lay out and bite your leg. This zombie, the zombies in this hallway, they are challenging, to say the least. They take a plethora of handgun ammo, and sometimes you will not get the criticals, but sometimes you can. Very hit or miss, but if you don't get the zombie by the time he's in frame, best bet is to reset the room. And we're going to use the rest of the diamond key in this hallway. Alright, so I want you guys to understand that when we came in this room, we had about 168 bullets. And that's not including the handgun bullets we already had in the handgun. So we've dispersed roughly 80 bullets in this hallway. Just killing the zombies. Just killing like 4 or 5 zombies. It was about 80 bullets. That's why I'm telling you guys, remember, the 10% critical can work in this hallway, and maybe you'll be fortunate, but if it does not happen, like we just got a critical right there, which was beautiful. If it does not happen, you want to be mentally prepared and physically prepared to take on all of these zombies, because we do have to get down this hallway, and it could be quite the dodge to run by most of them. And we finally got the 10% critical on Misty. Bye-bye, Misty. So we're going to go ahead and use the rest of the diamond key right here. We're going to get the next stone, the eagle stone. We have the serpent stone. Now, I hug the mirror right there and then run by, because for some reason the Licker on hard mode, he likes to jump through and swipe. I don't know if that's a Claire scenario thing or a hard mode scenario thing, but I usually just hug the glass so I avoid getting hit at all. And now we are going to head to RPD 2. Or I should say the underground. Not quite sure why I made so much room here, because realistically there was going to be another save that we would see right before we took over as Sherry. But hey, if you're not feeling safe and you just want to go, recheck your ammo, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Just go ahead. Better safe than sorry, I always say. Now we're going to make our way to the underground, followed by RPD2. Okay, so now we're going to make our way down the stairs. Now there's 2 dogs in the hallway, I believe, as both Claire and Leon. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to aim really quick, pop that dude right in the nose, and then we're going to run around him. We're just going to completely run around him. We're going to equip the grenade launcher with the grenade rounds. And once we get to like the edge of where the camera angle changes right here, we're going to run. We're going to go behind the sewer opening and blast them with the grenade rounds, right? Because we don't want to waste more handgun ammo than we already just dispersed. And I'm just checking to make sure there's no items there. Again, the Japanese version of the game, I know pretty well, but I don't know where every item drop is. So we're going to go into the save chest. We're going to put the acid rounds into the grenade launcher. All right. We're going to grab the lighter. Don't forget the lighter in RPD2. Shout out to my community. We finally made it back here.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone! Sherry! Sherry!
Alright, so now we take over as Sherry. She runs like she has anchors attached to her feet, slow as hell. We're going to hug this right side, then we're going to do a quick turn right there. Yep. The slowest quick turn you'll ever see. And we are basically just going to beeline it out of the way so those dogs do not attack us. In the B scenario of Claire's, we have to deal with the zombies, which are much easier to dodge than the dogs. But just like we saw in the A scenario and all previous playthroughs, all we have to do are line up these boxes, turn on the water to make it bridge so that we could get the club key. So now we're just going to run across, grab the club key, and make our way out of here. Now, we can't run to the other side, which I believe there's grenade ammo. So we're just going to be careful right here, right? Because that canine doesn't really give us a lot of room. We may have to, like, serpentine a little bit just to get out of the way of him. But, again, we should be able to outrun him if we keep moving. Just keep an eye.
Okay, but I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back! Sherry! Sherry!
All right, we got the club key. We're making our way downtown. Just making sure I have everything that I need for this next portion. So, basically, we need the submachine gun and the side pack in this playthrough, because her weapons just don't do enough damage. So, the quickest way to get around all these zombies is we're going to grab the red card, we're going to hug the gurney, aim down at this zombie, take out his legs, and run around. You could do a dodge in that area, but it is very fast-paced and very difficult to learn, that it's probably best to just bring the remainder of your bowgun, pop him in the knee, keep going. So now we're going to take the red card over to the weapons locker room. First, we're going to turn the power on to the weapons locker room. We're going to go up, down, I believe. Yeah. Up, down, up, down. Basically, you have to have it land on 80. And normally we would leave one of these two things for Leon. Either the side pack or the submachine gun. In this playthrough, we could take both, giving ourselves more room, as well as the submachine gun, which is amazing against lickers. And since we don't have a weapon that's going to stun back a licker like a shotgun or a magnum, we really got to take advantage of grabbing this. Alright, now that we have the machine gun, and we have the extra room in our inventory, this is going to be smooth jazz. So what we're going for here is if we get the licker up on his hind legs, what happens is that you get almost like a second to like a second and a half to actually run by him without having to use any of your ammo. Again, a very daring strat. The safer strat would be to just aim the submachine gun down and pin him there and kill him. So whatever you prefer to do. Okay. Go ahead and grab the acid ammo that we just got. Acid rounds. I don't know why I call them ammo. Alright, so now RPD2, we have the club key. Let's go utilize all of the club key. So now we're back down the 80 bullet hallway, and there's going to be a licker in this room as to why I have the submachine gun equipped. Get close enough to him, then just lightly tap the gun. Right, we keep him in like kind of like a stun lock, they call it, and just kind of blast him away. Not get crazy, we don't have to hold the trigger down, waste a shit ton of our ammo, you know, just do it the way that's nice and calm. So it's 12, 13, and then 11, so middle, right, left. That'll drop the gear that we need. If I could just grab it. So now that we have the gear, we already have the crank. We could go up top to the top of the clock tower, and we could get the second half of the blue stone that we're missing. Again, there's a lot of time savers in these runs where you could kind of just backtrack from different ways, just kind of memorize the full RPD map, and it just makes it quicker travel times. Get rid of the lighter for now. Put the bowgun away. We're going to keep the submachine gun in our inventory, because remember, we had the side pack, so it gave us some extra room. Now the real question is, we're going to take the blue stone. That was my question, and I answered it at the same time. We're going to bring the blue stone with us so that we could combine it just to make the full-fledged stone. We have a liquor spawned up here now. Obviously, the zombies are now gone. RPD2 spawns in new enemies. So we'll get pretty close. And same exact agenda. Now, this was a little bit risky, because usually you just get him stun-locked. Weirdly enough, this liquor didn't stay aggroed. He, like, scurried away, and I got fortunate. But we're going to do rinse and repeat. Once he gets close enough, lightly shoot at the ground, take him out. We have a liquor up on the 3rd floor. That was the only way to actually access the 3rd floor, because the 3rd floor is the clock tower. Same thing. Very light shots, right? We still have 88% of our submachine gun ammo, which we're going to want to save it for the laboratory later on. So right here, all we're doing is we're getting the second piece of the stone. And that will allow us to progress to the sewers, guys. So now we'll just go ahead and make our way back to Chief Iron's office and put all 3 stones in the portrait behind his desk.
Claire!
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
So right behind his desk is the illustrious puzzle. All 3 stones in. Oh no, secret entrance. Every typical 90s
Claire!
movie show
Going down there.
had
Stay
some
clear.
sort of escape hatch. Especially for a creep like Chief Irons, it's fitting. R.I.P. Bozo. Alright, let's go check out what we got over here. So we have the G boss fight coming up.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. My chest can't take the pain.
Some would say he's down with the sickness. I'm here all week, guys. Grab the acid rounds right there on the floor. Let's get them combined into a grenade launcher, and then let's proceed. This is actually the G-Adult. I'm thinking of the B scenario. We're fighting the G-Adult now. And he likes to vomit the G-Babies. I hate these things. We're going to spam acid rounds, but we're going to hit him with one first, and then we're just going to keep bonking him with acid rounds. After a certain amount, maybe like 7 of them, we're going to go ahead. I think I did 8 for good measure. We're going to switch over to the machine gun and blast him. Then once we hear that yell, we're just going to go ahead, turn right back around, and despawn those G-Babies just in case they try to grab up on us. And we're going to go back for Sherry. Now keep in mind, Sherry is very slow, so if we run too far away from her, we will have to go back and get her.
Claire, you came back!
I can't believe the man who developed the G-Virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side. Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
Are you crazy? The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right, trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait, wait!
Nobody listens to poor Leon. And what did I do? Exactly what I warned you guys not to do. We're just going to bring her right through this wonderful looking torture chamber. That bear looks real. Wow. Like, the quality is unbelievable in this version.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, so now we take over as Sherry yet again. The good thing about playing as Sherry in this part is it's actually a part with, I believe it's roaches, and it actually doesn't count for damage. Whoa, we got danger close there. Yeah, if you get hit with the vomit by the zombie, your run is over if you're going for no damage. So obviously we can't reach those grenade rounds, and honestly they're not entirely important for Claire. This is the portion I'm talking about. There's a very good chance in pretty much anybody's run that you will get hit here. So it's actually not counted as damage, which is very good because that is quite a RNG-based dodge, which basically means it's randomized. There's a good chance you will not ever be able to dodge it. I think I've done it maybe once or twice in the entirety of me playing this. Okay, so we'll switch the grenade launcher with the flame rounds. We'll put the acid rounds away for now. We definitely want the valve. We're going to need that very soon. And we could definitely open up this warehouse door with the lockpick. I believe I do grab those grenade rounds that I mentioned before were useless, but it's just extra ammo. I also grabbed the lighter, thinking that we're going to have to put on some lamps like in Leon's playthrough. So I just did a quick aim check just to see where that one zombie is down here. Coming back this way is kind of dangerous because, again, the camera angle will trick you. But with one zombie, if you kind of have eyes on him, you're totally fine. And then we'll progress to the sewers. I think I decided to put the lighter away because I realized that Leon hasn't come this way yet, and I'm pretty sure the only time that you could go on that side and get ammo from like Leon's area is if you're doing Claire B. But he hasn't reached this point yet, so why I still went over there, I have no idea. We'll drop down. We're going to go ahead and examine the bodies. Get some extra flame rounds. Always good. Now, the golden eagle medallion is going to be upstairs by the sewer manager, the deceased sewer manager. And then the wolf one is right next to Sherry, which is different than Leon's playthrough. It's usually on one of those deceased SWAT guys or umbrella agents.
Who are you? Oh, I see. Another spy sent by Umbrella, right? Let me guess. You're here to steal my husband's G-Virus, aren't you? You are tenacious, I'll give you that.
Husband? Then you must be Annette. Sherry's mother?
What?
Sherry's wandering around alone in the sewers. You have to help me find her.
That's impossible. I told her to go to the police station. What's she doing here? William will be after her.
William?
That's right. The creature that's been causing all this destruction is none other than my own husband.
This way.
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop! You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body?
The G-Virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there! Shoot it! Eat this, you freak! The guns aren't stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire! Fire! You son of a...
So those rats were the carriers of the virus?
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. I tried to save him, but I'm afraid it's already too late.
But...
And that's not even the entire story. Every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other life forms. That's why he's after Sherry.
What are you trying to say?
The bodies of individuals with non-related genetic coding are likely to reject the embryo. But since Sherry is his daughter, that possibility is non-existent. It's an inherent survival instinct.
Ah! It's Sherry! You go that way.
All right, nice touching moment. Beautiful family, right? We're gonna go ahead and use the valve, and then we're gonna make sure once the bridge comes down, we're gonna use the valve again to raise the bridge up, because we don't want to have to come all the way back to raise the bridge. There's also some flame rounds right over there. Oh, plenty of ammo. There's definitely not plenty of ammo to take out every enemy, because this is on hard, but again, plenty of ammo to survive this night. Go ahead and combine those two. And let's go say hello to the alligator. Or crocodile. I'm actually not sure what it is. If any of you guys know, please leave it in the comment section below, because I truly have no idea. So pretty self-explanatory. Just gonna run back. We're gonna hit the button. Knock down this can. This umbrella can. And this is pretty cool. If you don't shoot this thing and the crocodile takes it, I think he breaks through the wall behind Jill. Behind Claire. Wow. And then boom. Just a one-shot kill. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he just breaks through and you never see him again. right, and now we're going to go find Sherry and head over to the marshalling yards.
Come on, wake up, Sherry.
My stomach. It hurts.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
Alright, so we'll make sure we grab the wolf medal. Then we're going to climb up the ladder. So now if we take that left, that sewer manager that I mentioned before, he has documents over there. It explains like kind of his final moments and just like a little bit about what was going on, coming in and out of the hidden umbrella facility in the sewer. We just go right back up to Sherry because again, she is very slow moving. And we will get a third use out of the valve. We're going to turn the gigantic industrial fan off. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these two metals inside of the device that actually turns off the waterfall in the area with those two giant spiders. You know, absolutely lovely. Those spiders are a pain in the ass in any form of playing this game. So now we're just going to do a light jog. We're going to avoid the zombies on the floor. They're going to get up, but we're not even going to pay any mind to them. Again, if Sherry does get hit in this section, guys, the run is not over. If you're going for hitless, we just need to keep moving. The only person that for hitless that the run could be messed up on would be Claire, right? The person that you're playing as the entirety of the game. It's the same thing respectively with Ada to Leon. Wow, that spider was cruising. And once again, you think I would learn, but I don't. Let's go get Sherry. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and turn on the power to the Sky Tram. And this, guys, may be the first time, I swear that actually looks like a dude on a bench. This might be the first time I have used the spark shot willingly in a playthrough. Now, the reason I get that West box key, right, that's going to be for later on in the laboratory. Gives us a bit more grenade ammo, I believe. Now, we're in the marshalling yards. We're going to use flame rounds to really get rid of the zombies in here, right? We could also use the handgun. Try to be as sparing as possible. Don't worry about the handgun. The handgun you could use as much as you like. And then if you have to, just finish him off with a flame round. Now, there are a couple of zombies over here. We're going to kind of bring them out because, again, she does not have a weapon that'll blow them back, like the shotgun. So we'll just go right back to the middle point and then get fortunate with a critical. There's one more zombie. There he is. Look at him. Mr. Handsome, he's here. We're going to pop him. Same thing. Just use your handgun ammo. He's far enough distance away. If they get too close, switch over to your flame rounds. He's definitely still alive. So we're just going to wait for him to get up. Now, once he's up, we'll continue to use the handgun. We got fortunate. We didn't even have to use another flame round. This guy will scare the crap out of you. You think he's alive. He's actually not. I don't know why I equipped the spark shot. I think I equipped it too early because we still have another section of these holes. Oh, good old Cherry. What can we do? You know, what are we going to do? Come on, Cherry. Follow. Perfect. Okay. So now, let's grab the flame rounds. We have quite a few Guys over here, we're just gonna pop that dude. Now, I don't know if he's alive or dead there. So again, you could always reset the room to know for sure. I like to come back here. And again, my go-to is always using the ammo of a gun that we're at least probably going to use going forward to just try to save a bit. And then if they get a little too danger close, we'll pop with the flame round. Now these guys are kind of bunched, and I guess just because of the camera angle, we just couldn't, you know, it would not let us get them both 2 for 1. Come on, Cherry. I'm electing to reset the room here because I just don't know if all of those zombies are actually dead. So better safe than sorry. And then we're going to make a left. All right, perfect. Let's drop off the valve. Let's drop off the west box key. Pretty sure we can keep everything else. Now we'll get some more flame rounds. We'll also get some more grenade rounds. And we're going to be taking on G2. Leon will be the one to fight G3 in the canon order, and then we fight... wait. No, we're actually fighting G1. So Leon will fight G2, and then we fight G3 and G4 at the end. That's what it was. Again, because they used the zapping system here in this playthrough, like of the original. So what that basically is... I guess at this part I was paused just doing something, but perfect time to explain. The zapping system means that both of their stories are happening simultaneously. So whatever's going on in the A scenario, the B scenario is happening at the exact same time. Pretty cool invention for 1998, I will say. Now we'll go ahead and equip the spark shot. We're actually going to use strictly the spark shot to defeat G1. Some extra ammo. Handgun ammo, can't go wrong with that. Again, have to do that little stutter step so that we can keep Sherry with us.
My stomach hurts.
Hang in there, Sherry. Her forehead's burning up. I've got to hurry before the embryos pupate. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of baiting G here. I'm going to blast him with the spark shot. This weapon is very good against him. And we're going to get pretty close. So again, guys, remember, this is a different strat, a little bit more of an advanced strat. But once he does the swing, we're going to run up and blast him. Right? We're going to bait out his swing again right here. And then we're going to run right around him, right? Because most enemies that are bosses in Resident Evil games always swing with the same arm. We got plenty of ammo considering we're never using this weapon again.
And we're just going to rinse and repeat this. We're just going to let him get close. We're going to hit him when we have enough distance. Let him do a swipe. Boom. Same thing. And this is tried and true. I've tried it multiple times in routing. That shot was so powerful that it literally knocked me in between two camera angles. Same thing again here. We'll just make sure we get ourselves out of the corner, because that's the last thing we want to do is wedge ourselves too far and then be stuck and get hit. Boom. Hit him with another one for good luck. He's running out of HP on hard. He definitely is tanky on hard, so that's why the spark shot is the best course of action, so we could save ammo for the later boss fight. And that is G1. One more shot. Actually, I guess it was two more, but hey. Once he does kind of like that pain transformation and then he starts moving really slow, all you need are two more spark shot bullets or spark shot lasers, and he's dead. On to the labs.
Sherry.
Claire?
Oh, you're finally awake.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe.
Thank you, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. I grew up alone. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry. Rest here for a bit. I'll be right back, as soon as I found the antidote for you.
Alright, so now we're back in control of Claire. Sherry will be resting here. Probably one of my favorite save rooms in all of Resident Evil 2. We're going to grab some flame rounds out of there. There's an herb up on top of the filing. I think there's actually a fridge, not a filing cabinet. Silly goose. Alright, so we got a shit ton of stuff. Let's get rid of the spark shot. Thank you, but no thank you. It did its job effectively. Let's go ahead and grab the flame rounds, right? We're going to want flame rounds for the final G fights, okay? So we definitely want to save, I'd say at least 10, right? That's, again, the bowgun bullets are extremely important to taking out certain zombies, right? Handgun, we just... Honestly, I don't think I really abandoned the handgun at all in Claire A. Because you know what it is? Claire's weapons are so, like, not as effective as Leon's in comparison to, like, headshotting, stunning, stuff like that, that I pretty much hold on to everything. There is a first aid spray in this room. And now we're going to go put the fuse case inside of the machine to get the power node so that we could power up the lab. Go ahead and power it up. And now we're going to go down to the red hallway. I just based it off of the colors. We got the blue, white, and red. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to come back this way. I don't actually... Oh, yeah, okay. I came in this room just to get some more bowgun bullets. And also, since this is a new save, right, we could go ahead and turn on the green BOW gas, which actually weakens the enemies in this area. So it definitely is something I recommend you guys do. If this is a fresh new save, it's the A scenario. Now we're going to have the plants wake up. I hate these guys, but we could just hug left and run right by them. There's another friendly one right there. Not really. Now, make sure you have the machine gun equipped. We have some super lickers, but they're going to be a little bit weaker considering we're using the gas. Just aim down. Okay? If you got to get a little trigger happy here, it's fine. Okay. Now, this is where we got to get a little cheeky. We're going to just make a little bit of a run and hit that one with one singular acid round. And here, for some reason, because the super lickers were stacked on top of each other, I didn't see the third. I was like, where is it? But that is why the BOW gas is so good, the anti-BOW, because it'll actually weaken these super lickers that are usually 10 times stronger. So things are a little different in Claire's scenario comparatively to Leon's, right? She has to get the vaccine. He just has to grab the G virus and the MO disc. What did I forget here? Because honestly, I couldn't even tell you. Oh, I forgot the West box key that we picked up after we got off the Skytram. Oh, we could go ahead and dump that in there. And we're going to get that box key I told you about. Now, there's going to be a small locker in the P4 laboratory room that'll allow us... There's a mini-boss in that other room. It's the Moth. Let's get the weapons box. We get more grenade rounds, which are just wonderful against zombies, honestly. I believe they're even pretty helpful. No, yeah, they're pretty solid against them. But honestly, we don't need the acid rounds anymore. And really the only... That was just an absolute almost failure. Really the only weapon type we need for the grenade launcher at this point is the flame rounds. So feel free to use your acid rounds. And that pretty much popped that guy. I do a lot of, like, switching my weapons, like, based on what I have equipped, just because, and also resetting rooms. It's just a safe habit to get into, because if you can't tell if a monster's dead, I've said it and reiterated it in multiple videos, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Now, the zombies are very spread out in, we got a nice headshot. The zombies are spread out very nicely in the A scenario, comparatively to the B, where these zombies, they turn into like those really strong, buff, like laboratory zombies. They are tough to destroy. So in the B scenario, for Claire, you'll see it.
You killed William. I'll never forgive you for that.
Wait!
I've just prepared a sample of the G virus, and this time, no one will take it from me. This is the most significant piece of research my husband has ever left in my hands.
Stop it! Sherry's in serious trouble. William implanted her with his embryos. There's no telling when they'll pupate. And if that happens, then Sherry won't...
What? William... William, you're alive.
All right, so it sounds like she got absolutely destroyed. Funny enough, it was literally by the person she was accusing us of killing. So, we do have the umbrella key card, which if we wanted to get rid of the umbrella key card, you just have to use it on the door where the mini boss, the Moth, is. So, there are 3 uses for it. And I believe that the reason I'm standing in these locations for a while is I'm deliberating on exactly what I want to do. I'm trying to figure out exactly what ammo do I need.
is still alive. He's getting stronger with each skin he casts off. Sherry!
Tell me what I need to know. How can I save Sherry?
I have detailed information. Everything you need to know to prepare the antidote is right here. Save my daughter. And tell her I'm sorry I wasn't a better mother. Tell her I love her. Sherry.
Annette!
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Alright, so again, we want to deliberate on what weapons we need, what items. I think I was looking around here to see if she had anything that I needed, but realistically what we need for this fight is we're going to need the flame rounds, which are absolutely important for the G3 portion. Then when he transforms into G4, we're going to want the handgun and we're going to want the bowgun, because there's a specific trick we are going to use. Now again, this was, I think, one of like the first few attempts I had on this run, so I was very deliberate about what I was taking and what I wasn't. That's why there's sometimes those long pauses. I did this run maybe about a month ago at this point that this is being commentated, so I don't really remember exactly what I did for everything, but we gotta get rid of that. Why didn't I just put it away? Oh, maybe because I needed to use the key one more time and it would have been in my inventory? Yeah, maybe. We'll go with that. Alright, now let's go ahead and synthesize a vaccine for Sherry.
Leon, you made it!
Is that you? Where are you?
I can see you on the monitor. But never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
So again, as always, when it comes to that liquor is jumps down in the normal difficulty. I'm not sure about easy, but he always jumps down, so just, we just have to avoid him. Just run right out of the way. Got another one of these plants, just hug that wall. Don't get caught on the wall or else you'll get hit with the poison. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and equip the acid rounds, right? We got to get rid of them. And we're going to use the rest of the key card. So it's for those 3 doors. Boom. Now, I have absolutely no idea if this guy is dead or not. There are a lot of zombies in this room. A lot. So we need to be careful. Now, we have a crap ton of ammo on us right now. So we really do not have to worry. Let's go ahead and get the power on in this room. The VAM room. Yeah, I was going to say, let's equip the grenade rounds, because that might be... Sounded like somebody got destroyed. Again, give yourself enough space in this room, because there are quite a lot of zombies. Don't get careless. If you don't know where a zombie is, never be afraid to reset the room. We're going to use the handgun just because I have no idea where this dude is, and I don't want to have the camera change, get me bit. Alright, just keep plugging away. Please tell me I reset the room if there's this many. Yeah, so when in doubt, reset. Just wanted to make sure there were no more critters over here, fellows. Alright, we got the MO disc. What I think I do right here, yep, I combine the acid round and I just I think I just waste the acid round or use it on something. So that's the VAM. We're going to put the cartridge in. So the vaccine cart we're going to put inside of here. This is the synthesizer, right, the liquid. And this is how we can get an antidote for the G virus. It's honestly a good thing that they thought of an antidote, right? Unfortunately, it was way too late, and there was nobody to administer them to the public. So the public basically got destroyed, and we're going to make it out saving one person. Alright, so we're going to go completely back where we were. We're going to run right past this plant. We're actually going to go back into the room we originally grabbed that red key card. And we're going to go synthesize the antidote. Now, there is really strong laboratory zombies in this hallway. They are guarding the way, folks. And you know what that means. Pinky up. We're going to wait for this bozo to turn the corner. We're just going to keep waiting to get the lock. Oh, we heard that nice headshot. We don't know where any of the other zombies are, so... Ooh, man, I am being daring here. I would have just reset the room. Yeah, at this part, I was real brave. Now, we have plenty of flame rounds by this point. We could go ahead and use the couple of them to take out the remaining zombies. Alright. Just want to make sure that guy on the left was definitely still alive, and it is very fortunate I didn't get too close to him. I didn't even notice that. Let's go ahead and use the MO disc. But we still have to finish synthesizing the vaccine. Once we synthesize it, it's time to fight G3 and G4 and finish this run up. Alright, so we got everything we need. Let's keep the flame rounds out for G3. We want all of the bowgun bullets, or bowgun bows, that we could bring with us at this point. We really don't need the submachine gun, just because of the angle we'll be fighting G4 on. And we got the door open with the MO disc, guys, so let's finish this thing. What do you say? If you made it this far, congratulations. You are almost done with hard mode.
5 minutes until detonation.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and hit the button. Now, listen to these directions carefully. Okay, once he bursts down, we're going to turn around and we're going to go back towards the double door. We're going to aim up with the flame rounds, because they'll drop just enough for how tall he is, and we're going to hit him with 6 of them. Okay, so count out 6. Then we're going to hit him with 2 more over there. Then we're going to get a little closer. We're going to hit him with some more flame rounds. Right? And that was very close. So again, keep some distance from him. Oh, I do use the submachine gun, so you can do that. And just absolutely unleash hell on the rest of them. The ultimate life form, G4. Alright. So, G4 on hard difficulty. The best way to fight him as Claire is to stand right here. Get him up on here, and as long as we're kind of locked in this like metal grating that Claire is standing in, he's always going to jump up and down right here. So we're going to back up, take 2 shots with the bow, keep ourselves there, back up, do the same thing if I could aim correctly. When he does his pounce, we're going to wait. And then it'll be our turn. We back up, boom, boom. Okay, we got plenty of time, plenty of weapons. Really, we're looking to use the handgun and bow right here. I don't actually know how much ammo we had left. Okay. So we're out of the ammo. Now we have a decent amount of handgun bullets left. Same thing. And again, guys, this will keep him trapped up there, and it is a lot safer of a strategy than trying to fight him head on. Just make sure we always have the right amount of ammo. Take about 2 shots. I wouldn't get greedy always with a third. You can, but just line ourselves back up. Sometimes you just got to readjust yourself. Alright. And basically this is what we do. Once he jumps, we go back out. See, sometimes we do miss him just because of like how he's standing up on top of the grate. Plenty of time. Don't get alarmed by the time. Plenty of time. When he jumps, we wait. Then when he's standing, we go ahead and shoot. Back up. As you can see, by this point, I was like, all right, we got to take this guy out. We had plenty of time. So I started shooting him with 3 shots. We were getting pretty low. But there we are, guys. G4 is defeated, and that is Claire's A, or first scenario. No save, no damage on hard difficulty setting. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys again during the credits.
Sherry's unconscious.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her.
Claire, what's happening?
Not now. Come on, Sherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up.
Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry, you're gonna be okay.
Thanks, Claire.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry.
Alright guys, and like I said before, that was Claire's A scenario, no save, no damage, with an S rank on hard difficulty. Again, you can find hard difficulty in the PC version as well as the Dreamcast version. It's otherwise known as Nightmare difficulty. It is the same difficulty, just a different name for it. I guess they wanted to be a little edgy, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for the support. We are 3 years strong on this channel. And really, it's the motivation of you guys really just speaking life into me, my friends, family. You know, we started off this channel just doing segmented runs where I was too timid to even attempt a no save, no damage. And now we're on the third scenario, which Leon B is next, of this game on hard. And we've accomplished so much in such a short amount of time, guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. If you enjoyed this video, or it helps you, or you just enjoy watching it, please remember to leave a like, maybe even consider commenting what you thought, and if it helped you. And if you haven't yet, make sure to follow this channel. And don't be afraid to take a look at the channel and look at the different playlists. We have a vast variety of different pieces of content, especially a lot of challenge, no damage content for the Resident Evil franchise and others. Next up will be Leon B on hard difficulty, followed by Claire A. And then we have all of the hard any percents done. And that's a wrap, guys, for this video. I will talk to you in the next one. This is the Notorious Base, signing off once again. I'll catch you for the next video and stick around to see the final results.